really should make sure that you know the ins and outs of what you're doing so well, like the back of your hand.
So there's
Okay.
a 500-word intro that really explains this whole thing. So you go to the internet and you type in how do actors learn lines. And I expected there to be like, the Tank Jones method, the
Right.
Al Pacino method, the the method of
Right.
learning lines. And apparently there's no method. You're just
Yeah. You will never get that going online, Oren, too, because nobody likes to tell their quote secrets of what they do, thinking that it's just something that it's too complicated. I don't want to tell you what I do, so then because there's only a limited amount of roles. It's complete garbage right now because of all the streaming and everything that's going on. But yeah, there is no method other than what you learned in school. It's and what you and I have actually talked about. It's rehearsed. It's repetition. It's going over it again and again and again. I think there was, I don't remember the question that you posed on your feed, but it was one in which I responded to, in which it was talking about I think it was how you learn a pitch and how when you go into the meeting, what exactly are you going in? Are you going in just winging it? Are you going in to pitch it and really learn it so you know the ins and intricacies and outs of your pitch? And I think the first comment that I read on there was from some gentleman that talked about, no, you gotta leave room in there for the customer and what they want. And then I saw you come back on him like, dude, you really should make sure that you know the ins and outs of what you're doing so well, like the back of your hand.
And by the way, you do not have to call my fans gentlemen. That is not.
Or anything.
We're not expecting that at all.
Bro, I grew up on a farm, man. Yes, sir, no, sir. I even say to my 9-year-old son, and when he asks me a question, say, Dad, I say, yes, sir. It's just ingrained in me.
That's awesome. So you have a 9-year-old. Okay, so I want to talk. There's so much to talk about, but just line learning.
Yeah.
I never found any way to learn lines except for writing it on index cards, doing it in front of a mirror, taping yourself, telling to your grandma, asking her if she did a good job. Flubbing it. And then I've always said, like, and this is what I want your feedback on. When you finally go live, like that last 20% just is from pure fear. Your brain just goes, I'm so scared I'm going to like open up these learning pathways that were previously closed.
Right.
I'm gonna learn that shit right now.
There is something to that, man. They say people who cram generally still do better. I forget the percentage, but it's a pretty high percentage that they do well on a test because they have short-term memory recall, but then after that, they forget it all after the test.
If you're planning to become a deal maker at this level, make sure to join the Daily Dealmaker. We get into one little piece of this daily. And so you're just stacking and stacking and stacking these tools and tactics and strategies until they come out of you as naturally as they come out of me and the people that I work with. Add the tips, tools, strategies, tactics a little bit every day. And by the end of a year, be a totally different, new, improved person and a very strong deal maker.